Hey folks, Harley and the Vstrom back on here. Gonna try and go out and make another video. Hoping I've gotten all my audio problems worked out, and apologize for that. If you're new to the channel, welcome, and if you've been here for a while, welcome also. And if you're interested in the ride, hang on. Hey folks, I'm back on here, and I guess because of what I'm titling this video, chaos, you know, and I looked up a simple definition of chaos, and just simply put, the definition is complete disorder and confusion. Well, are we having that now? Are we having complete disorder and confusion going on with the American public, with all the recent happenings, with trying to keep up with the different current events? I mean, we've had a former president, well, we had an attempt on his life. I think it was a week later, and the current president, which was running, you know, for a second term, and has won all the primaries for that upcoming election, has decided not to run again. So the so-called current president, which he's not my president, but you know, we'll call it like it is, like they put out on mainstream media. He's going to be a one-term president. He's decided, after making many statements, that he was going to stay in the race. But he's decided, for the good of the country and to put younger blood out there to, you know, have the opportunity to, you know, be the next president. Nice Harley up there, old road glide. I don't know if y'all got that in there, but anyway, good looking road glide. Anyway, he's decided to step down, and of course, our wonderful so-called vice president is the candidate that he endorses, puts full backing behind her. And so far, the Democrat Party is supporting her and saying she's their candidate. But the thing about it is, she didn't win any of those primaries. Not one person voted on her to go forward as the candidate for the Democrat Party. Not one person voted on her because she wasn't there. She wasn't on the ballot. She wasn't in the primaries. I mean, yeah, it was a Joe Biden / Kamala ticket. But the way that was put out, she was, still going to keep her position as vice president. Anyway, do you see the chaos? It's been coming, really, probably been going on for almost 8 years now, ever since DJT took office. Just all the chaos that was in his administration, all the things that he went through, but boy, you really see it now, don't you? I mean, it wasn't quite so blatant, but it is now. Sorry. Had somebody on my rear end, sorry about that. But anyway, we're going to see what happens, but it's going to be more chaos. That's it. This is close to the end of July when I'm making this video. We're only about 3 months away from the election, and it is going to be total chaos. Total chaos. And I don't know what to tell you. You're going to have to, keep your faith. I mean, if we want any normalcy in this country, I only see one route. And I don't know if that's going to be normal. And, I'm talking election-wise. And I ain't telling nobody who to vote for. You vote for whoever you want. But I hope that we're seeing what's going on with this party that's in office, supposedly in office. Because I don't know for sure who's in control right now. I don't think a lot of us. I mean, if you want to believe what's on the mainstream, or who they put up in front of you and say they're in, who's in control and running it, I just don't know if I go along with that old storyline. But it's up to you to make your decision, look in, do some research. But no, it is chaos. It's chaos that is uncalled for. And you are living in historical times, my friends, my fellow bikers and friends out there watching. No matter what you say about it, the things that have happened in the last 8, especially the last 4, you are living in historical times. I don't know. You take your pick on that, how you want to look at it. There's been so many things happening that's never happened before. So yeah, I would say they're historical. We've never had a so-called ex-president, supposedly lose an election and then come right back out. Of course, he never agreed with the outcome, but as soon as that was over with, started doing rallies. You got to give it to old DJT, man. He's, it might have been in a few months break after all that mess in 2020, but it wasn't long, and he was back out here doing rallies and meeting the people, greeting the people, and so you got to give it to that man no matter what. And it'll be historical if the former president, which if you go along with it, lost an election, turns right around and runs again and wins an election, it'll be historical. Historical. And you can look at it from different angles. Is it biblical? Is it biblical of what's going on in our country right now? There's no doubt that we as the people, you are going to have to make a choice. You are going to have to decide to try and fix it and get us back to normal old buzzards of what we call normal. Nowadays nobody knows what's normal. Or are you going to go with the side that is nothing more than causing all the chaos? I mean, the things that they push on our young people, the ideals that they push, all this stuff about you can be who you want to be no matter what you were born, and you can love whoever you want. I mean, we should all love each other, you know, just as a people in a whole. But I mean, I don't mean that way, and I think most of y'all know what I'm talking about if you follow this channel. It's mainly that party that pushes that that narrative of, you know, you can be with whoever you want, and it's normal. That ain't normal. That ain't normal. Look at animals. You don't see it happening to them. They know what's going on. They haven't lost their instincts. You know, they rely on those instincts to survive. And I think we as a people need to rely on our own instincts a little more than what we hear on the old black box. Well, I think I'll leave this one at that, folks. I appreciate you guys following along. Once again, I apologize for the audio difficulties I had last time I was out on that Road King special. Sometimes the old gremlins creep up on you and things happen, but did the best I could with it. Hopefully that's behind us. You're going to have to keep your faith, folks, and you're going to have to remember there's more good folks out here than there are the bad. It may appear that half the country is going that one direction, but it's not, okay? They're trying to make you think that. When you're in control of the media, you can influence a lot of people. And some of them, you know, a lot of people have been influenced by it. But just remember, keep the faith. There's more good out here than bad. And we know good always overcomes evil. And it will again. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. And I think I'll sign off and I'll leave you with this. If you know, you know. Y'all take care. We'll catch y'all on the next video.